at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And he's going dry
Shut your
the
ass
past
up.
10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Mr. Clutch out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in its small forward. And for Philadelphia, George in the front court alongside Martin. Gordon is out there with Lowry, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, great for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Pass to Freeman. The shot's good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Gordon. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Right on the bucket.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Freeman. LeBron outside. James gets the screen from Freeman. Reeves outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Gordon against Reeves. Martin kicks to Gordon. Drills it from outside.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And the basket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Lowry. Last time out, he had 14 points.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Freeman passes to LeBron. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Embiid finds Lowry. From downtown, here's Martin. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's LeBron. Last game out, he had 14.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Here is Lowry, arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Pass to Freeman. Here's Reeves. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Down low. Here's George. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Freeman passes to Reeves. James in the post, working on Martin. Shot clock at 2. James, no good. 76ers trailing. And it's Martin penetrating and finished off by Martin.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me how that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Lowry. He has yet to score. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Shot from free throw range. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Martin kicks to Lowry for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's LeBron. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Here's Hachimura. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Embiid. 29 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Paul George missing from long range. Davis in the corner. From deep, James, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Gordon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Lowry, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Reeves. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now Gordon. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. LeBron with some nice D.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Freeman passes to LeBron. James gets the screen from Freeman. Reeves outside. Over to the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James gets the bucket.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Outside Lowry. Back to George. Elbow shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And here's James outside. And Embiid pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Freeman, defended by Gordon. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Lowry. In the corner, George with it. Wide open look. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
And to put things simply, this has not been his forte.
Davis with a screen on Lowry. Here's Freeman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. to Embiid from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Now, Hachimura puts it up from 15, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside Lowry. Here's Martin. Lets the three fly. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
So good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Eric Gordon. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Christie's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Russell in for Austin Reed. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's Vanderbilt. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3. And the Lakers lead by 2.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Outside, Martin. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. Martin wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got 12 in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
Now here's Hicks, defended by Drummond. Back to Hayes, and stolen by Drummond. And now Martin pushing it up. No one had to stop him.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Freeman, covered by Oubre. Good. That's now 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Now Oubre. Nothing on the board. Pass to George. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freeman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
To the paint. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the 76ers making a change here. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Here's Freeman. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, you've got Russell, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Christie, and it's Freeman in at the shooting guard position. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees.
And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Martin with a screen on Russell. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid, the three ball. Embiid showing his range right there.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
James gets the screen from Freeman. Launches a three. Connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads. McCain's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to James. LeBron going to work inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's McCain. From the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
James, a screen on Oubre. Freeman passes to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. Back to Oubre. And the three off target. Here's Freeman. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Wood. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Here's Freeman, covered by Oubre. Russell with a wide open look. Misses the three. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Martin. Pass to Yabusele. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Screen by James. Freeman passes to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
So unpredictable in pick-and-roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
A list of guys as strong as Jordan Embiid in this league is very short.
Count that bucket. And that's 21 points for Mr. Clutch.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Oubre. The teardrop falls in. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Russell dishes to James. Inside, here's Freeman. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's McCain for 3. Oubre. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Freeman. Lays it up off the glass. Freeman's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Oubre. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Oubre's got 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And again, another basket good for Freeman. 27 points for Mr. Clutch.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Martin with a screen on Russell. Now Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
With the drive. Freeman misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a buddy like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to McCain. Martin with a screen on Russell. Now here's Oubre. Over Christie. Oubre can't get it to go.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Wood sets a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit, so you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Hachimura comes in for Christie. And Vincent subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Well, he's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's George. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Lets it fly from 18. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Pass to Vincent. The Lakers moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so here is Philadelphia. 9-point game. They host the Kings after this game. Drummond sets the screen for George. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. James against Martin to the left wing. 6 to shoot. The kick out to LeBron. Over Martin. Another miss by James. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olber. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Here's Freeman. 30 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Lowry. From the top of the key. Freeman misses. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Freeman. Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 6.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Pass to James. Here's Freeman. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
How about the rage on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Back to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Freeman passes to James. And here is Hachimura. Down low. Here's Freeman. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. Puts up a 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Drummond working against Davis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Hachimura against George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 4.
That is a good shot contest by AD. He's got the size, he's got everything there. He might have to pick another shot.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
LeBron with 14 points for him. LeBron fights his way through.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
62.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The 76ers trail by 6. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Lowry out there with Gordon. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Reeves the pass to Freeman. Davis with a screen on George. Here's Freeman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Freeman. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. 8-point game. Here's George going inside, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Lakers leading by 5. James looking around. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. LeBron's got 18 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So Reeves will go to the free throw line. That one's on Eric Gordon. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
On the way to Eric Gordon. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
LeBron passes to Freeman. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside Lowry. Outside Martin. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Back to Lowry. No good on the triple.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
George passes to Martin. George against Hachimura. George with no one around. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Davis with a screen on Martin. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Sweet move beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Freeman. Banked in off the glass. Freeman's got 39.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Embiid kicks to Gordon. The three from George. Another three for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis sets a screen. Here's Freeman. Hit the floater. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And it's Gordon missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Freeman. And he banks in the lane. Freeman's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Lowry finds Martin. And he goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Checking out the numbers for Martin. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hachimura. Now here's Gordon, defended by Freeman. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Good on the shot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's George on the way. He's defended by Reed. And the basket by Gordon.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. At the top of the key, Embiid. A rebound by the Lakers. Freeman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They set the pick to the inside. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Outside, Russell. Pass to Freeman. Clock at 6. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
The 76ers trail by 7. Oubre outside. Here's Martin. Up top, Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Floats one up, and it's Oubre laying it in. 9 points for Kelly Oubre.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Here's Freeman. He has 45 points. Pass to Russell, tipped away. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Outside, Martin. High post, Embiid. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Oubre. Freeman passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Hayes. Pass to Freeman. Connects from three-point range. Freeman's got 48.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
With the fadeaway. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Freeman. Pass to Hayes. And here is Vanderbilt. Here's Freeman. Good, he hits again.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5, how about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers lead. So the Lakers 5 right now. He's out there with Davis. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Vincent in at the 2 guard. Oubre with it. Working on Hayes. Oubre, good. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia. And for the Lakers, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Vincent, the pass to Hayes. Here's Freeman. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Freeman's got 53.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Embiid dishes to Martin. Embiid gets to Yabusele. Pass to Council. Oubre with it. Releases. Davis with some nice D. Here's Freeman, covered by Martin.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
James checked in for the Lakers. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
And the shot goes in.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
The Lakers trail. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Left side, Davis. Pass to Freeman. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post, and he swishes it right through. James has got 20.
No question James is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Embiid finds Martin. Here's Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freeman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over in the corner, Vincent. Pass to Freeman. No good from outside.
And you
don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball stolen. Now the Lakers on the break, ahead, and finished off by Davis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Council, defended by Freeman. And it's Council missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Freeman. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. To the left side wing. Hachimura the pass to Freeman. Hachimura with it, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Freeman. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Over Vincent. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Outside, Davis. Pass to LeBron. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the shot is good. Oubre's got 15 points in just the second half.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Offensive rebound. Here's Freeman, now recovering. Second chance effort. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Back to Oubre. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers in the lead. Freeman passes to LeBron. James gets the screen from Freeman. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Embiid kicks to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Martin wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the wing, James. James driving. And he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Lowry dishes to Embiid. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give
and take punches. And this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Yabusele. George comes in for Martin. And it's Gordon in for Kelly Oubre. The Lakers also with the sub. Austin Reeves is checked in for Gabe Vincent. Out to the right wing. Lowry kicks to George. Embiid with the screen on Hachimura. And they take the lead. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
To the middle, Paul George with the steal. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Lakers trail by 4. Now Reeves. Pass to LeBron. LeBron steps it home.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Outside Gordon. Back to Lowry. 76ers moving the ball around. George with the ball. Now guarded by Freeman. The shot by George, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
Now here is Lowry. Defense right out. Ball's knocked loose. Reeves the pass to Freeman. Front pass the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Gordon dishes to Martin. Lowry passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. From deep. Reeves with the rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him.
Connects again.
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time per point scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Here's Freeman. Here he goes. And another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. Embiid with the screen on James to the inside. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Lakers leading by 3. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Here's Freeman. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
George passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. 76ers need to get off a shot, and it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Freeman passes to LeBron. There's the three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid. Martin with it. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Martin. George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Freeman. Buries it from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
The 11-footer. And that one's good. George has got 24.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Takes a three. Nails the tray.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 5. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Hachimura. They go to the intentional foul. And here is Los Angeles now. Freeman passes to James.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Pass to George. Lowry has the open look. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the 76ers. George against Hachimura. Embiid powers it down.
Never one to turn down the big moment. Joel Embiid knocks it down.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Clutch basket by Lowry. This guy embraces these kinds of moments.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
To tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. See you next time.